Good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I am the Trish Shuriken, and welcome back to all the mods. How are we all doing today? So you may notice the last couple of episodes were a bit silent, a bit mute, shall we say? Yeah. I was checking my mic was unmuted, and I thought everything was fine, but the recording software had updated just prior to actually recording an episode. And the defaults had changed. Yeah, all the defaults were reset, including my mic, which wasn't activated. Yeah, fantastic. That's 3 episodes so far, and we're only on like episode, whatever, 14 or 15, and we've already got a few episodes that are totally terrible. I mean, there's a lot terrible, but that's not the point. Anyway, so last episode, in between episodes, I got ourselves a crafting grid set up over in our magical, wondrous area. And also did a little bit of tidying up, a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of polishing, shall we say, with some big tiles and some dented tiles. Just to make it look a bit nicer, just a little bit cleaner. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, if it's going to be walled off or left open space. I kind of want to leave it open area. Just have to make it look fancier somehow later. So today's episode, I want to get started into another mod. I know we're jumping between mods here, there and everywhere. And I want to go with some Botania. Something we've kind of been in general sort of flossing over a little bit. Not massively, but just a little bit. So by whacking Botania in here, first thing we need to make ourselves is a petal apothecary. Let's just make another one. We can't. Of course we can't. Because 1, we need another set of slabs, and 2, we need some petals. So let's set Botania up here as well. We have a brown. We need these to be petals as well. There's no point in them not being petals. Let's not do white though, let's make that brown. Petal apothecary, yay! Let's also take some of these petals and some seeds. I hope I've got some seeds in here. Seeds. Tons of seeds. So Botania, I think I'm going to put it over this kind of area, over here, where I've kind of built out a little bit of grassiness. I could really do with some water. Did I actually just cover up all the water? I did. There is water under here somewhere, like about here. Wow, that's right. It was quite hard to be wrong there, to be honest, because there is a lot of area that is. So let's put this. I'll have to make this a source, I suppose. And to do so, better fill it in. There we go. Don't suppose there is water over here. Oh, there is a wee water source over here. Hey. There we go. And petal apothecary. I actually quite like these in the ground, so I'm going to put this in the ground. Right there. Cool. And the first thing we're going to make is Pure Daisy. And if I actually right click with an empty, I'll just right click. Yay! May as well do that. 2 pure daisies are fine. Where to put them? I feel like just right here anyway. That should be plenty. So now, let's go back and grab some smooth stone and some logs. Logs actually might not be quite as easy, but plenty of smooth stone. How much wood do I have? Not a lot. Not a lot of wood at all. Let's go cut a little bit. It's not been high on my priority list, but it really should be. Some cut you down. Nope. Trying to cut down stuff. That'll do. I'll cut the rest of that tree down later. 28 will do. Let's head back over to our area. We should maybe make a tree farm at some point once we get things set up. And we're going to start placing down some stuff. Because with Botania, as we should know by now, Botania hasn't changed a terrible amount. But the basics is pure daisy to get ourselves some living wood and living rock. There's other things that can turn into stuff into other stuff as well, including water to ice, I believe. And bits and bobs like that. It's neat. So what we need? No, we need this. We need these things. Really need a better flux. So actually, what I need is just actually a tree farm. I wonder what kind of tree farms there are actually. Tree. Actually, tree beacon. Tree tap. Shears. Banana flower. Banana stalk. Tree fluid extractor. Tree scythe. I don't think there was anything else there. Is there? No bonsai. That's a shame. No, I don't think so. Anyway, this is all open, so let's. You cut flowers down as well. That's highly annoying. Luckily you don't. Cool. And we've got ourselves some living rock and some living wood. So with this, we can start making our initial bits and bobs of Botania. One being a mana pool, the other being a mana spreader. And a mana spreader, I believe, is this. There we go, mana spreader. Oh yeah, it's like it never left me. It's like I've done this plenty of times before. And with this, I shall put it maybe over here-ish. Yeah, about there. And then I'll go into there. Yeah. But now we need other flowers and petals because we don't actually have enough. So I'm going to do, let's make ourselves a couple of things. One of them being a petal, or is it called a flower pouch? Maybe called a flower pouch, or is it flower pouch? There it is. One of them. Cool thing about a flower pouch is that when you break a flower, it goes into it instead of into your inventory. So when we do go and find one, it's all there. Something cool about orange juice. Gives you swiftness. Yeah, so you can run faster. So let's have a look over here and see if we can find some Botania flowers. Not a Vishroom, but I'll take a Vishroom. See, you'd think in a magical forest there'd be plenty of Botania stuff, but maybe not. Plenty of Vishrooms. Plenty of Vishrooms, so I'm probably going to run into one at some point and get nausea. I'm surprised at the lack of Botania flowers through there. It's maybe not actually a lot. It's maybe not actually a lot in the world about. These are just lilacs, aren't they? Alums. You are goldenrods. Your flax. So Botania flowers out and about are not massively common, are they? Jeffambolias. Oh, you're a creeper! Ha! Didn't even get hurt. But that does mean it's nighttime. Okay. And I hear a spider. But here is some... Here is some of them though. Here's some flowers. Not very common so far. Really? Most baddies I can deal with this sword. Not quite in one hit though. But the more I hit things, the more it counts up. It's really not what I'm doing. I'm trying to find Botania stuff. Stop distracting me, baddies. There's a lot of baddies. Ow. Ow. It's very painful. Combo level's getting higher, which is good. Oh, another petal. Ha! I didn't realise I had anything that gave thorns, but I'll take it. I ain't complaining. So yeah, basically what I'm going to have to do is run around a wee bit, get some more flowers, more different kinds of flowers. So far I've only got 10 magenta and a couple of green. Not a lot. There is actually other ways I can do it, which we might have to look into. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bad. Yeah, there is other ways we can do it, which I might have to look into, because there's not really that many flowers, is there? Not really. So why don't we head back, which I presume was this way? I can't remember which way this was. Don't blow up my... Let's say waypoint base on. Where is it? Really? That way? Go the wrong way. I just seen the... I seen a magical forest and went for it. Beetroot, fence. Yeah, leave that stuff. You never know when that could be useful when I'm out and about. Go away. How relaxing, running through the night. The sword that can deal with it with its might. My god, I went really the wrong way back to my base, didn't I? You never know when you see something cool and interesting though on your way back. Like the fact that there's stuff over there. Woo. And the fact that you're, can get enclosed in a nice big area like this. Hoo-hoo-hoo. What on earth are you? Is that giant's hogweed? Just stop it. Let's get that combo level up. Combo! So combo 8. Nice. Let's try and get up this hill now without dying. Good way to get my saturation back as well. It's in this direction, wasn't it? So, why don't I keep on running? Because it's a little bit far away still. I'm at the top of a hill, and I don't want to be at the top of a hill, really. Well, my base is kind of on half the top of a hill. Not on the top, but close to the top. Cool, blue liquid. Oh, no. No. Up here. Whew. Oh, right, I'm behind the buildings, behind the village. Cool. Cool. Ignore me, Skellies. Oh. Did you not hear what I just said? Skellies, listen. Why doesn't anything do what I tell it to? So since we're almost back anyway, and we've got skeletons there, which I was not necessarily needing, but it's handy that I got what they drop. Because for one of the other ways to get flowers from Botania is to make stuff called floral fertilizer, if I can speak. Floral fertilizer. And it can be done with actually any powders or dyes, so it doesn't actually even need to be from the flowers themselves, it could be from any dyes. So if I were to say get dye from there, that would work. Dye from here, that would probably work. Let's put chili seeds. Cool. Let's put a lot of this away. Cough. Sorry about that. So let's just see what flowers I do have, and I can just turn a lot of them into dye. Common milkweed, magenta. Cool. Dandelion. Cool. Eyebulb. Eyebulb's nothing. Yeah, I should have picked up more basic flowers, like poppies. I could be actually processing these, I would get more out of them, wouldn't I? Good point. Let's try again. Let's see what I've got. Floral fertilizer. Nothing? Okay. Well, that'll do for now. And let's sleep. Sleep. There'll still be probably tons of enemies everywhere. But I suppose I don't have to do that over there. So let's do it here. Whack this down and boom. Flowers. How cool is that? I presume if I go grab some more red and yellow dye, or at least red and yellow flowers. You're canola. You're not very useful. You're poppies. You're dandelion. You're a poppy. You're a creeper. You're a dandelion. Cool. We've got a couple more different kinds of flowers. Oh. Egg. Look at that. There's like tons of flowers here that are Botania related. These are all Botania related. apart from you. I don't know what you are. Pick you up anyway. Just really pay attention to what I say before I say it. Right, because I've got those yellow and that, I'm going to try and process them to get more out of them. So I think if I were to say put them in a pulverizer, you get 4. What about a sag mill? You get a possibility of 4. And a possibility of a crashed game. Nope, no crashed game. Cool. So a possibility of 4, but not guaranteed 4. And that's fine. I'll take a possibility. Yeah, not that much difference really. Bone meal. Let's also grind up some gold. Boom, 4. Let's see what kind of petals we get out of that. Oosh. Magenta, yellow, boring, black, blue, red, light blue, pink, magenta, grey. Okay, so if we have a look into our Lexica Botania, for generating flora. Now these guys are what you use to, that's the first place. What you actually use to generate mana in this game, in this mod. The game as well. And there's different things do different types of stuff. So the Begonia eats bees. The Endoflame eats anything that you can burn. The Entropinium eats explosions from TNT. The Gorgomalis eats anything that you can eat. Hydrogenas eat water, basically. They die eventually. It's point. I don't go with that. And the Munchdews eat leaves. Narslimius eat slimes. Rosa Arcana eat XP. And the Thermalilies eat lava. I do believe they do die after a while. Was that not? Unless that's changed, of course. Ah, yeah. The Hydrogenas will decay. The Thermalilies don't, but they've got a period of wait time. So the normal one you'd start off with is usually the Endoflame, which needs a brown, a red, and a light grey. I don't know if I got a light grey. I did get a light grey. Cool. Let's take all these out. One thing I've noticed, very rarely do you need to actually have them as flowers, so I tend to just turn them all into petals anyway, so let's just go ahead and do that. Let's head over to the Botania area again. It's got really cold in my house. All of a sudden. So for the Endoflame, you can even just type this into NEI because there is JEI support. I didn't say NEI. So brown, brown, red, light grey. So light grey, red. I'm pretty sure I picked up a brown, didn't I not? Or are those just greens? Are those not brown? Huh. Give me some speed. Right. Okay, we can deal with this. Let's make a thing. The thing, a mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle are cool. Because what you can do is turn these into powders. And with them and some bone meal, we can carry on making some floral stuff until I get some brown, because I need brown. Let's try over here. Boom. Blue, green, grey, light grey, black, yellow, magenta. Oh, of course it's the one that I want that I'm not getting. Of course. So it usually flies. Just turn it all. Let's try again. Like, third time lucky. Fifth time, like 100th time lucky. 700th time lucky. Boom. Brown, that's a brown one. Yay. So, the brown, and I needed 2 brown seeds. So, 1, 2, 1, 2 seeds. Yeah, endoflame. Now this planted, say, here. I forgot about something. I forgot. Accustomed. Nice. I like being accustomed to things. Anyway, not the point. Now if we could go here, put that way, put that way, yeah, put that way, I've just forgotten what I was going to do. If we could do something. Yes. From Britannia, grab the living wood. That's not enough living wood. We need some wood. There's eucalyptus. It's like, I definitely had more eucalyptus there. Don't try and trick me. I seens it. I seens it. Really? No, can't. Yeah. So I need more of that stuff as well. But while we wait for that, let's grab some burnables. I mean, wood would work. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't you believe it that wood would work? But I think some... maybe a block of coal. Yeah, let's grab a couple of blocks of coal. Now you can only make it burn one thing at a time. So you can't keep on going and going and going. Just one item at a time. So I throw it there on the ground, sucks it up, and it should be going into here, but it doesn't look like it is. So what I'm going to do is pick that up and put it back down. Yeah, that's why I was wanting this stuff to change. And it is. So it's fine. Let's go from this side because I derp up and drop the petal pure daisy all the time. Shouldn't have bothered doing that, but meh, so what. So from there we can now go back over to my display and go at Britannia. Let's make 2 more of these. Not where I wanted them to go, but that's fine. Do that. Pick maybe black and red. Boom. Wand. Wand of the Forest is a tool that you will definitely need. Like a lot. And I want to click that and put it into there. Click you, make sure yours connected to there, which you are. And that's brilliant. It's all flowing nicely. So you can see in here, tiny little bit of mana. See that little blue bar at the end of that bar? That's your mana. And here you can see the Endo Flame is filling it up very, very slowly. Like supremely slowly. Extraordinarily slowly. That's fine, because you don't just need to have one. You could have multiples going into it. But, of course, we have hit the wrapping up point for today's episode, which actually has audio. I know it's strange. It is strange hearing me again after episodes with no audio. What are you going to do? Yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I'm not the supremely awesome YouTuber everyone thinks I am. You know, we all have our flaws. All have our flaws. Anyway, guys, I'm the Treshette again, signing off today's episode. In between episodes, I will be putting in probably a couple more of those Endo Flames. Go around and get some more flowers and whatnot. And it'll all be cool and awesome, and everything will work out well. Trust me, I'm a doctor. There's a lot of these coloured ones out here. These are all Botania flowers. Look at this. Me saying that there's not very many around. Hey, what are you doing here? Go away. I see you hiding there. Skellies. Boom. 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 Oh, you think you're tough, eh? Yeah. Here's what I thought. Hey, creeper. Creeper. Not the point. Anyway, guys, I'm the Treshette, signing off today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. Also, this episode will probably be way out by now. Yeah, well done. Have fun! I've got an arrow.